Right. Ready, Mark?
Yeah.
Recording in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to another episode of DADS Podcast. My name is Clint.
My name is Val.
And we back for Black Lightning, baby. Season motherfucking 2. If you didn't check out any of our episodes from last season, we reviewed every single episode of last season's season of Black Lightning. So please be sure to go check that out before you come here, because you will know all of our thoughts and opinions of every single episode from last season. But now, we are here for season 2. Malcolm, and we still black. We still blacker than ever. I'm gonna go first.
Yeah.
So, you know how I feel about the music.
Yeah.
Every episode of last season, I adored the fucking music,
except for like
the
two,
fucking
episodes.
No, it was just one episode. Well, it ain't even one episode. It's just the fucking intro of the Black Lightning. Other than that, I'm cool. that intro music.
You didn't get it for this one.
Yes, we did.
I didn't catch it.
You missed it, then, nigga.
Maybe I.
Because you know I know for a fact, because it was a new sequence going on. It was like black and white, or black and red and white, or something like that. It was like showing black shadows or shit. Like, I don't know if it was Black Lightning and his family, but it looked like they were like doing moves and fighting and shit like that. But it was stills. But then like a clip show, but then the intro. That Black Lightning comes to the city, blase, blase, that bullshit that I don't fucking like. That shit. So that's how I know that they played, because I thought they had a new intro sequence with that red and white shit. So I thought it was a new intro sequence.
You can't miss me with that bullshit.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. I hate that intro music. But I did get some good music, like always, in every fucking Black Lightning episode from last season, and the shit just kept going. Like, I love it. Music, period. So, recap. Last season, Gamby is ASA. They killed Proctor. Anessa got her powers
dormant, and then Jennifer got hers at the end.
No, Jennifer been had. No, is that Jennifer?
No,
my bad. That's my bad. Yeah, Anessa been had her powers. My bad.
Yeah, Anessa.
Jennifer got her powers.
Jennifer got hers
stuff
at
like
the end.
That. They attacked the school. Khalil. I was finna call this nigga Tombstone. Tobias Well. They got their they invaded the school looking for Black Lightning shit, trying to get them to come out and everything like that.
Yep.
I forgot what they call them. The pod babies. What the fuck do they call them? The green light babies.
Green light babies.
I'm not sure
They call them green light babies for now.
And pod babies too. I can't remember everything they was calling them. What else? What the fuck else that happened last season?
The head of the ASA or whatever.
Yeah, the Proctor, right?
Yeah.
They killed his ass.
Killed him off.
Gamby killed him.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of stuff happened last season. So if you just check out our last season review, because we went hard for Black Lightning, because it was a good fucking show.
Yeah.
But this season, it pretty much opens up with the sequence of I want to say Jefferson.
Kind of like the repercussions of what happened during that time when all that shit happened. Like them being away at the cabin and all that other shit.
Yeah, because a lot of stuff happened. Like they shut down. They closed the school. At the beginning of the episode, but by the end they were trying to close the school like
for
permanently.
Good. Yeah.
And Jefferson even said like go back to them. I haven't seen that guy that he was talking to so much before, so I don't know his fucking name.
Yeah, I think he's like introduced as a new character because like he's part of the committee. I
was gonna say that's new vice principal, but no, that's not his new vice principal because they never got rid of the lady. At least they haven't said so.
Nah.
But yeah. So on Jefferson's side, they're trying to close the school down. He pretty much says like, tell them I'll step down. They can have what they want, because they've been trying to get Jefferson the fuck out of there since like forever. Because he doesn't listen to the board. He pretty much runs the school how he wants to run the school, because that's how it's been working and everything like that.
Yep.
On Jennifer's side, she is floating in her fucking sleep.
Yeah.
Like pure energy.
Yeah, floating and fucking glowing.
Yeah, so she's going through like her same shit of like her difference between either wanting the powers or not wanting the powers. She also I want to say that I don't want to say just blatantly say out that she zapped her motherfucking mama, but she pretty much confronted her ass like, ain't nobody gonna talk about shit that happened. Like, you shot somebody.
He's like, you
I
fucked
somebody up.
Yeah, she's like,
Gamby fucked somebody up. Dad fucked somebody up. Sister fucked somebody up. Like, ain't nobody gonna talk about none of this shit.
Yeah, he was like, you want to talk about my problem? body some niggas.
Exactly. Like, you was out here just shooting niggas with shotguns and shit, bro. Like, we ain't gonna talk about that.
So we ain't gonna talk about that, but you want to talk about how I'm feeling about my powers?
Yeah, exactly.
She got pissed off, shocked her ass.
Yeah, and then Nissa, she pretty much, well, it starts off with the preacher or the reverend or the pastor, church. I'm not sure what he is exactly, but they're pretty much telling the parents in the community, like, well, first it starts off with one of the green babies, or the I was about to say bang babies.
Damn, they're the same thing.
Yeah, I know, but the green light babies getting pretty much choked out by the police, or whatever the case is, because I guess he was showing
they don't know how
strength.
To handle it.
Yeah, he was showing his strength because, I got a theory too, by the way. I'll wait to the end though. But it was showing him getting choked out by the police because they didn't know how to handle him. Because of course, if you've seen the last episode, like the green babies, when Jefferson even was fighting these motherfuckers with Black Lightning, like he had to use damn near full power on these motherfuckers just to calm them the fuck down. So of course, the police had to kill one of them by choking them out, and it starts off by the pastor talking to the congregation and shit like that, saying like, now they just got another reason to kill our black children and everything like that, because pretty much green light is like crack.
It's like
in the superhero world, kind of like that. They refer to crack as crack, but they also say like green light is like
it's like
the next form
dormant,
of crack.
Yeah, they get addicted to it, but they powers get dormant.
Yeah. So so that happens, and now they are pretty much, the government is pretty much saying like, your kids are ours, and none of the parents, of course, like that at all, because first of all, they haven't seen their kids because they're either in pods or they're either being captured or locked up. Exactly. So
being studied.
They have to come up with $50K or $500,000.
Well, that's what the pastor said. He's like, basically that each individual person, in order to have enough money to probably like sue the government on a case by case basis to basically get their kid back. Yeah, the legal fees would probably be like $50K.
It's like 50 or
500,000. Yeah, 500,000.
It was a lot of fucking money. Either way it go, it was a lot of money. So that happens. But this being connected to Anissa, she pretty much goes into
Robin Hood mode.
Yeah,
she's basically really robbing the drug dealers.
She goes right into a fucking drug house and tries to steal the money quietly. That shit goes left, of course. But then she low-key beat the fuck out of all them niggas. So I was thinking, like, has she been doing, like, extra training or some shit? Because I thought it'd been kind of low-key after the cabin. But the way that she whooped all them niggas' ass like that, bro, I thought she got some extra training or something like that.
Yeah, she probably had. After that whole, they fighting special ops people.
This is true.
For the finale.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, so she whooped at least like 20 niggas' ass. She got hemmed up a little bit by some big ass.
Yeah, that was big
Paul
ass
Bunyan looking dude.
she had to do your thing that you hate.
Yeah, I hate that. When she take the big ass breaths. Yeah, I hate that. But I understood that. But also she had some shit that they never showed last season. She was like putting like thunder towards like walls and the floor and shit like that.
Yeah. Well, they showed the clap.
Yeah, but the clap was, I feel like the clap was like more of a sound wave power type thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just the same thing.
It was purple. It was purple or some shit that was coming out of her too when she was doing that shit too.
Yeah, I think that's just the color of the waves or something.
Yeah, probably so. I don't know. But yeah, so that's what she was doing, and I don't know what the fuck she's gonna do with like the rest of that money, whatever the case is.
She's been
because I don't know if she gave them the whole 500,000, whatever case that they need, or she just gonna give it to them in like paces or whatever the case is.
No, I think she's just hitting all these houses because remember the Reverend said that it's $5K per person.
Yeah.
So like, and it's like, I forgot how many they said, like how many kids are just like pretty much locked up from like that experiment stuff. Not counting.
I think it was like 26 or 23.
well, that's the pods.
Yeah. Okay.
But then you have also the kids that are like doing green light and they getting powers too.
Yeah, just
on the streets and shit. So you got those plus them.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know, but
she probably just stacking them up and then sending them. Just keep doing it.
Okay, cool.
But I guess this episode was like the consequences and repercussion, like kind of ordeal.
Yeah, that's what I think. Because the talks that Lynn and Jefferson were having, those were getting like deep. Like she was like, "Nigga, you really can't tell me what to do," because the stance that Lynn was trying to do, because I guess Gamby pulled some strings for. At first, in the first place, because she's a doctor and she's been studying green light and everything like that, and her daughters and Jefferson from all the experiences and shit, that she was in charge of the pod babies or whatever the case is. But then she's been interrogated by, I'm not sure, I don't know.
Hey, he reminds me of you done fucked up, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's what you told her too. Like,
it's like that whole scene again.
I hate liars,
cracking up.
Not because they lie. Just because they make my job fucking harder. But yeah, so she's being interrogated by whoever the hell he is, or whatever organization that he works for.
Well,
I'm not sure.
He works for they trying to figure out what happened to Proctor. That was the same.
So
people.
He works for the ASA.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
He's trying to figure out what the fuck happened to Proctor and like
because that's what
the fuck is going on and shit, and like she's basically like kind of like dodging that question.
But yeah, so she's pretty much she got some strings pulled and everything like that for her to, because he kicked her out the office, kicked her out the warehouse or wherever they keeping the pod babies and shit like that, and she pulled some strings with Gamby and everything like that. And they got her back taking care of the pod babies, and she was pretty much telling Jefferson like, my nigga, just because you wear, she told us that pretty much like, nigga, just because I don't have no funny ass costume or some funny ass name doesn't mean that I can't help her save the world or some shit like that. Yeah. But that's something that she was going through this whole episode.
Yeah, everybody's having their own like consequences. That's what I was saying. Everybody, it's like that's like the whole thing for like this episode. Yeah. Because like Jefferson was having his with what's the detective name? Henderson. Yeah, with Henderson, and Henderson was like, "Really, nigga?" Yeah. Like.
Oh, by the way, this is the Blackest Blackest show because I haven't seen the show on TV yet. Just blurt out nigga.
Nigga, Negro.
Negro, like so
House
much.
Nigga.
So much.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so the conversation between Jefferson, Black Lightning at the moment, and Henderson, he pretty much
confronted him about being,
like, my
being
nigga,
Black Lightning.
Why is it only your kids keep getting kidnapped? Why is Black Lightning only saving your kids at the moment? And nigga, how the fuck weren't you at your school and you are the angel of Pearson? That's what they call you. Like, you're the angel of Pearson. And he just pretty much finally put two and two together and everything. You could really tell that nigga was hurt. Like, my nigga, like, I'm supposed to be your nigga. If anything, like anything, that nigga was hurt, bro.
Like,
that nigga was hurt. That nigga was hurt. You're like, nigga, keep playing on my motherfucker, shoot you. Like, you gonna tell me the truth today? He was like, Thunder, that's Lynn? He's like, no, man, that ain't Lynn. Anessa? So yeah,
like,
man.
All right, that makes sense.
So Henderson finally figured everything out and everything like that. But also, it's just crazy, like, cause I think we was already speculating, like, he knew.
Yeah, he kind of had to know. I was like, he's the only big, swole black dude in town, like, principal-wise. And then you see Black Lightning, big, swole superhero walking around. I mean, although they did kind of cover their tracks with the whole blinding effect that he got with
also,
his powers.
Also, when somebody tried to take off his thing, except for him, it shocks him or some shit like that, I think, last season, whatever the case was. So, yeah. Also, we didn't get any Khalil this episode, but we did get his voice in a voicemail.
Yeah,
that he left
voice
for,
in
Jennifer.
Texas.
Yeah.
He left her and shit. I guess he's trying to like meet up with her or something.
We didn't get that much Gamby, but we did get him meeting what the fuck is the old girl name? Kara, the vice principal.
Vice principal.
And she's part of SAS, NSA, whatever. What the fuck is called?
ASS, whatever.
Yeah, she's part of them, and she was pretty much she had first before we get into her and Gamby, she had a pretty much face off with Cyanide, and I think this is the first big action scene of the whole season 2, right?
That was like
the first episode, right?
That was like the first thing that happened.
Yeah.
I was like off rip. I was like, all right, it's starting the season good.
Yeah, so I guess Cyanide tried to confront her, and
she basically asked her to like join her too. Kinda.
Yeah, and Carl was just like, no, I don't want no parts of that shit like that. He was like, all right, fuck it, we got to kill you then. And we already know, I think this is the that's probably the third time we actually seen Cyanide in action. Because I think she did some shit like at the school or before the school.
Yeah.
But then the other time is when she shot them at the big march rally that Khalil actually got shot at the beginning of the season, whatever the case is, last season. But yeah, we got a big ass girl fight, bro.
I was a little worried when Cyanide whipped out the tonfas, and I was like, all right, what you got?
She went like
she took her heels off. I was like, oh, she went full black woman mode.
Yeah, no, I really thought she was gonna start taking her earrings off, start putting Vaseline everywhere.
But then she kind of shocked me when them bitches extended. Yeah, I was like, all right, like, cool.
I imagine that's what all black women think they heels do. Like they turned into some fucking knives.
Yeah, because they was long as fuck.
Them bitches was.
They was like
stilettos.
They was like a
pumps
almost a knife.
in the club. That's what the fuck those were, nigga. But no, so Cyanide assumed that she had to jump on Kara, and she was standing over there talking like mad shit, and Kara just said,
got her ass with the hill.
Dude, that motherfucker hit right here, and
right in the throat.
Funny line is, you like, bitch, you got my hair wet. But then later on in the episode, Kara goes to meet Gambi. And she pretty much tells him, like, nigga, I know exactly who you are. You're the tailor. Like, everybody knows you in the group or wherever that y'all are in and everything like that.
Yeah,
but I need out. I need out of everything. Like, I want a whole new life. I want to restart, and I can get you this briefcase. And Gambi is like, what's in the briefcase? And she just explains it, hell. Because the funny thing is, like, nobody knows what's in the briefcase. Like, I don't even think we know what's in the briefcase. Unless I gotta watch the season over again to actually be remembered. Because
it looked like more green light. It was like
because he opened like it and it was just flashed in his face.
It was like so I would assume it's like the big green light, the biggest green light H 2.0 or 3.0 or 4.0.
Yeah, because nobody knows what's in the case really. Because Gambi doesn't even know what the case, but he was like, yeah, we need to get that shit. So yeah, so with her, and this is the first time that we get to see Tobias Stone. Or Tobias Wells. Either one. And
all I can say is this: my nigga loved that harpoon, bro.
I almost forgot.
You don't call me Taba. You don't call me Wells for nothing.
I almost forgot the nigga had the harpoon, so he just shot her ass like this.
Yeah.
It did it. She just lost her shit. She like.
She was screaming for a good. She was screaming for a good like 4 or 5 minutes. Like
the whole
like the Jim Carrey scream.
Yeah,
it's like pointing at it and shit.
Yeah, and the whole dialogue while he was just like railing her ass, he was like, "God damn it, Cyanide was the last good thing that I liked in this goddamn." And you got ready. Then he said, "I'm gonna carve your ass with a goddamn butter knife."
I was like, damn.
So yeah, man, we got that Tobias Wells and shit. I can't wait to get more of him because he is like one of the best villains that at least that I think that I like the most. Like out of all these TV series and shit that I do watch, or whatever the case is, like, because he's just a cold-blooded motherfucker, low key.
Yeah, he is.
He's cold-blooded as fuck. And him and that harpoon, that's just a good combo. I'm sorry, but it's a good ass combo.
Yeah, he always harpooning somebody, man.
Because the last thing he harpooned was like a doctor or some shit too, right? He harpooned him from the side at the end of the last season or some shit like that.
Sew yourself up.
Yeah. So yeah. What else? Who else?
She made that quick escape. I don't know if she's still alive though.
Nah, she's still alive. I'm pretty sure she's
alive. I'm pretty sure she's
jump out the window without a plane.
Yeah. I would imagine like that building got to be high. So
yeah.
She still had the harpoon in her ass too.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, let me see. Who else did we get to see this first episode?
Yeah, and then I guess we got a little bit of foreshadowing too with the whole people versus green light babies. like how like the people are gonna basically turn on people with powers and shit.
Yeah, because
it's already starting.
The talk with Jennifer and her friend. What the fuck is her name?
Yeah, because she was
Keisha.
Yeah, Keisha was going.
Keisha was going. Yeah, she was going hard. Like
she was going hard in on
like just
people.
a bunch of freaks and everything like that and everything. But the crazy part is, the boy that we was talking about before that got choked out. His name was in the show. It's called Issa Williams. He came back to life.
Yeah.
And his own mother didn't even want shit to do with him because she was saying some wild shit too.
She was like,
she was like, nigga, I was happy you was dead. I was relieved.
I think that was her. I think that's his gift.
To what, like get the truth out of motherfuckers or something?
Yeah, I solely think that she was like, I don't know why am I saying this shit.
Yeah, that shit. That is,
yeah, because my man's was like in it. Cause she was straight up like, no, don't come closer. I don't want anything to do it. I was happier when you was dead. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, but yeah, that had happened. He came back to life and shit like that. But then, I guess like to close the episode out.
I wonder if
he was glowing and shit, but he was glowing while he was talking to his mom. But then later on in the episode, when he's by himself thinking about everything that she said and everything like that, he was chilling by himself. Like he started glowing and shit, and I don't know what the fuck that means or whatever the case is.
I wonder who he's supposed to be.
But
right
my theory is that Jennifer might have took some green light.
You said might have took some green light?
Yeah, I don't think her powers is fully straight from Jefferson. Because only...
No, it is. It is.
I don't think so.
Because the way they explained it last season, they were saying that...
I know it's hereditary, whatever the case is. But I don't think so because why was she glowing like him? Why was she glowing like the green light babies?
No, she was glowing because her powers are similar to Jefferson.
Yeah, I know she was producing energy. That was
she made her own shit.
That was when Jefferson came in and saved her.
Yeah,
that's when Jefferson came in and saved her by taking all her energy and shit like that, taking all her absorbing all the shit like she did when she brought her back to life in the last season. What the case is, that's fine. I'm talking about the glowing that she was doing, just like Issa Williams was doing, the green light baby. Like it might be hereditary, that's fine, but I also think she took some green light too.
You think she took some green light too?
That's just my thought. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. That's just my thought. Maybe. But that's my theory. She might be a green light baby. Just saying. She was on that Shriek 2. Bad girl Shriek, so hey.
She was for like a little bit.
Maybe.
What I can say is this. I wonder who that kid is supposed to be because there's a lot of speculation that I know before season 2 started that we're going to get parents from Static. So, I don't know. Like, I mean, that would be cool, but I don't think his name, I don't think the kid's name was like Virgil or.
No, it was Issa. It was Issa Williams.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't need Static, but if we get it, it's cool, I guess. Yeah. But the show is still good, like standing on its own.
Because, they're supposed to make. They're supposed to make Static. Yeah. So I mean I wouldn't be opposed to them basically like introducing him. Mm-hmm. Like him having splitting it off in his own. Yeah. Basically using Black Lightning as like a teacher. Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know where the rest of the season is gonna go. I can't wait though. The shit is good. The show is just a good fucking show. Like, at the end of the day. Like,
yeah, it is.
The shit is good. Like, I even told Malcolm, like, as soon as I got done watching nigga, Black Lightning is still good. Like, I texted him as soon as I was done watching this shit, because it's a good fucking show. But yeah, I don't have any negative to say about this episode. I can't wait till the next episode. I want to see some more Tobias Well. I want to see where the fuck Khalil is.
I want to see where your boy is, Lala.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Lala. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because remember, last time we saw him,
Tobias
he was working with Tobias.
Yeah, Tobias took over. Yeah, you're right. That's one of his projects.
So.
Damn, I forgot all about Lala. Shit.
I didn't. I was like, I know we probably going to see him later or something. Yeah. So now it's just him and Lala. No more side nights.
Well, Khalil too.
Oh, yeah, Khalil too.
But he on the run, I guess, or he's in hiding with Tobias, I guess. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because they look.
Ain't nobody seen Tobias either. Black Lightning been looking for Tobias, and he hasn't heard anything about him either. So he's probably just in hiding with him or some shit like that, probably.
Yeah, I wonder how the fuck did she find him? But like Gambia and Black Lightning can't find him.
I don't know, my nigga.
That's crazy.
ASA.
Secret agent man.
Yeah.
Or agent woman, I should say.
But yeah, you good on this episode, Michael?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So yeah, this has been the episode of DADS Podcast, Black Lightning Review, Season 2. My name is Clint.
My name is Mal.
And we out this bitch. Make sure to follow us on all our social media networks, DADS Podcast, except for Twitter, 2dads with the dreads. And we're going to be here next week for Black Lightning Season 2, Episode 2. This episode name was The Book of Consequences, Chapter 1, Rise of the Greenlight Babies.
Yep.
So,
Rise.
Can't wait for the next episode.
Hey, I wouldn't be mad if they started calling them. Well, they already call them metas. Yeah. But I think the name Greenlight Babies is gonna
turn into Bang Babies.
Yeah.
Eventually, probably.
Probably, if we get the whole static thing.
I don't doubt it.
I don't doubt it either.
But yeah, man. So this
just
is
throwing it out there.
DADS Podcast, Black Lightning Review. Keep the music coming. Get rid of the intro. That's how I feel. That's how I've been feeling. It is what it is.
Intro.
All right, we out.